This is Joseph Pearson with the Iowa Council of Foundations, and today we're going to be talking about Issuu. Issuu is an online publishing platform that allows you to upload any publications you have in the form of a PDF. Today we'll be talking about some of the ins and outs of Issuu, and in particular how Iowa Foundations can take advantage of this tool. Now let's start by taking a look at the library. The library is a place where I can keep my favorite publications, maybe something that I would want to read several times or that I want to have handy so I can share it with others. Let's start by taking a look at the Endow Iowa publication, which you'll see once you click on it, it opens in a new window, and then you can flip through it just like you could a real magazine. If you come across something that you see you want to read, just simply click on the page and it will zoom in for you. By default, it gives you a tool that's a little hard to get the hang of at first. See how my mouse is all over the place? So if I go up and click on the eyeball and click the drag tool that looks like a hand, it's a little easier to control. You can just click your mouse and then grab a hold of the page to move it around. You can also zoom in and out to make it a little easier to read. There's the envelope there for sharing, which we'll talk about in a little bit. And then when you're done with this zoomed in page, you just click on the X to close it. One other neat feature of Issuu is I'm going to zoom in here at some text where there's a website, and Issuu will actually honor the links that you have embedded in your PDF. So if you want to link to your website or something else that's mentioned in the text, that will come through in Issuu. Let's take a look at some of the other features on the Issuu page. Up here, there's a toolbar with several options. You can adjust your view, you can download, print, or make comments on the publication, you can even rate it. But I want to draw special attention to the share feature. If you have an Issuu account, your name will automatically populate. As you can see, I'm using Angie's account right now. If you have an online address book, you can import your contacts and search through those, or if you don't, just simply enter the email address in this box, and then you can write a personalized message telling them about the publication and why you're sending it to them. With Issuu, you can send them specific pages of the publication, so after you send them the email, they don't have to go hunting through it. And as you'll see down here, there are several social media sharing options as well. Let's take a look at what Issuu might look like if it interacts with social media. Let's take a look at our Facebook page. This is our Youth Philanthropy page, and we've used Issuu to embed a publication we did a while ago. It shows up as a small publication on the page, and after you click it, it's going to open up in a new window and have all the features that it would if someone actually went to the Issuu page itself. If you look over on the right-hand side, there are some related publications that populate automatically. Now, in this instance, these are all actually published by the Iowa Council of Foundations, so that's not too much of a problem. But if we go back to the actual Issuu page and look on the side, sometimes publications will populate that aren't necessarily related to us or that we published. If you pay for the Pro features, this will go away and you can control what populates over there. Now let's say you have a publication and you want to actually embed it on your site. Issuu makes it really easy for you to do that. There's actually just click on the embed button and it gives you options on the side for sharing on blogs, various other types of sites. And right here it gives you code for embedding it on your actual website. And let's take a look at what that would look like. On the Iowa Community Foundations page, we've embedded the publication we've been looking at. And it shows up just like it would on Issuu, but it doesn't actually take us away from the website. We just click on the link and it opens on a page that is hosted by our own website. If you take a look at the menu bar up here, you'll see it gives you all of the options that you would have, including the sharing option, as though you were on the actual Issuu site. One of the problems is that the code Issuu gives you back here doesn't actually give you access to the full menu if you embed it, but it's an easy fix. I'm going to show you how to alter that right now. If we take a look at the code, and this isn't nearly as scary as it might look to some of you, there are actually two places I want to look at where it gives the dimensions of the publication when it's embedded. This is what it is by default. To get access to the full menu, you just need to change the code to larger than 500 pixels. And if you have any questions about that, please just send me an email and I can walk you through it. There's one last feature I want to show you today, and that's going to be the group page. Now, group pages in particular can be a little tricky to find at first, so if you are watching this video on YouTube, there should be a link at the bottom of the screen that you can click on to take you there right now to our Iowa Grantmakers page. Groups are a place where we can pool resources, where Iowa Grantmakers can put publications that they have published, as well as publications that they are interested in. Right now, there are many community foundations on Issuu and considering joining Issuu, but we're looking forward to Iowa Grantmakers of all kinds being able to share publications here on the Iowa Grantmakers page. If you have any questions about Issuu, about getting your account started, embedding publications, or just how to use the platform, please feel free to email me at youthphil@iowacounciloffoundations.org, which you'll see at the bottom of the screen.